Hello Game of Thrones fans, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lady Firesnow. If you are not caught up with everything that's happened through Season 7, this is your spoiler warning. Vozes vantas amazis. The long night is coming.
How many winters have you seen, Lord Tyrion?
8. No. 9.
All of them brief.
Now, they say the winter of my birth was 3 years long, Maester Aemon.
This summer has lasted 9. But reports from the Citadel tell us the days grow shorter. Starks are always right eventually. Winter is coming. This one will be long, and dark things will come with it. The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond. And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us now. We can't man the other castles on the wall. We can't properly patrol the wilderness. We've barely enough resources to keep our lads armed and fed.
One of my subscribers recently requested me to do a video on Maester Aemon. If anyone's interested in seeing the history of Maester Aemon Targaryen, you can check out the link down below for Emergency Awesome's video on the history of Maester Aemon. I decided to highlight some of Maester Aemon's wise moments that not only were meanings in the exact moment, but also, I think, foreshadows for the future, reveals that were upcoming.
Tell me, did you ever wonder why the men of the Night's Watch take no wives and father no children?
No.
So they will not love. Love is the death of duty. If the day should ever come when your Lord Father was forced to choose between honor on the one hand and those he loves on the other, what would he do?
He would do whatever was right, no matter what.
Then Lord Stark is one man in 10,000. Most of us are not so strong. What is honor compared to a woman's love? And what is duty against the feel of a newborn son in your arms? Or a brother's smile?
Sam told you.
We're all human. Oh, we all do our duty when there's no cost to it. Honor comes easy to him. Yet, sooner or later, in every man's life, there comes a day when it is not easy. A day when he must choose.
And this is my day. Is that what you're saying?
It hurts, boy. I know.
You do not know. No one knows. I may be a bastard, but he is my father and Rob is my brother.
The gods were cruel when they saw fit to test my vows. They waited till I was old. And what could I do when the ravens brought the news from the south? The ruin of my house, the death of my family. I was helpless, blind, frail. But when I heard they had killed my brother's son, and his poor son, and the children, even the little children.
Who are you?
My father was Micah, the first of his name. My brother Aemon reigned after him when I had refused the throne, and he was followed by his son Aerys, whom they called the Mad King.
You're Aemon Targaryen.
I'm a maester of the Citadel, bound in service to Castle Black and the Night's Watch. I will not tell you to stay or go. You must make that choice yourself and live with it for the rest of your days. as I have.
Maester Aemon may have been blind, but he had no trouble seeing something when it was right in front of his face.
And what is it that couldn't wait until morning, Tarly?
Maester Aemon. How did you know?
That it was you? Who else but Samuel Tarly would be wasting candles to read in the middle of the night? Love is the death of duty. I told that to your friend Jon Snow once. He didn't listen. And neither did you. Which is why you've abandoned your watch atop the wall to come here and read about the terrible things that may have happened to the girl you love.
I don't love her.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. Heard it in your voice when you first brought her to me. I remember how it sounds. I was in love once.
You were?
Is it so difficult to imagine that an old person was once, more or less, like you?
I'm sorry, Maester.
You know who I was before I came here? What I could have been if I'd only said the word? Of course you do. I met many girls when I was Aemon Targaryen. A future king always does. I was very young.
Who was she?
I could tell you everything about her. Who she was, how we met, the color of her eyes, and the shape of her nose. I can see her right in front of me. She's more real than you are. We could spend all night trading tales of lost loves. Nothing makes the past a sweeter place to visit than the prospect of imminent death. Go to bed, Tarly.
The books tell us that Aemon had correspondence with Rhaegar before he died, and that it is very possible he knew that Rhaegar had a son, and it is very possible he could have known that Jon was his great-great-nephew. It became clear that he favored Jon and protected him on more than one occasion.
Talks like a wildling now.
Nah, I talk like a wildling. I ate with the wildlings. I climbed the wall with the wildlings. I lay with a wildling girl.
You admit to breaking your vows, then?
I do.
The law is the law. The boy must die.
If we beheaded every ranger who lay with a girl, the wall would be manned by headless men.
There's a difference between sneaking off to the Molestown brothel and sleeping with the enemy.
While we sit here, debating which rules I broke, Mance Rayder marches on the wall with an army of 100,000.
Impossible. You can't get 50 wildlings together before they start killing each other.
100,000. He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans. He has giants fighting for him.
Giants?
Have you ever been beyond the wall, sir? There's a band of wildlings south of the wall already. Led by Tormund Giantsbane. I killed their warg and 3 others. They shot me full of arrows. The orders are to attack Castle Black from the south when Mance hits it from the north. The signal for the attack will be a bonfire. Mance said it would be the greatest fire the north has ever seen. That's the truth. All the truth. Do you intend to execute me? Or am I free to go?
None of us are free. We are men of the Night's Watch. But we won't be taking your head today, Jon Snow. Go on.
I am acting commander here, Maester Aemon,
Yes, you are.
and I don't trust the bastard.
He told the truth.
And you always know when a man is telling a lie. How did you acquire this magical power?
I grew up in King's Landing. They came to us from White Harbour and Barraton, from Fairmarket and King's Landing, from north and south, from east and west. They died protecting men, women and children who will never know their names. It is for us to remember them, our brothers. We shall never see their like again.
And now their watch is ended.
And now their watch is ended.
I gathered. Now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die by my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I place my life and honor in the night's watch. For this night and all the nights to come.
Does anyone wish to speak for candidates before we cast our tokens for the 998th Lord Commander of the Night's Watch? The triangular tokens count for Sir Alistair Thorne. The square tokens for Sir Dennis Maester. Each
Maester
brother
Aemon.
will- Samuel Tarley, go on.
Whilst Lord Janus was hiding with the women and children, Jon Snow was leading. He took charge of the wall's defence. He killed the Magna of the Thanes. He went north to deal with Mance Rayder, knowing it almost certainly meant his own death. Mormont himself chose Jon to be his steward. He saw something in Jon, and now we've all seen it too. He may be young, but he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
It is time.
How are you feeling?
Oh, like a 100-year-old man slowly freezing to death.
I need your advice. There's something I want to do, something I have to do. But it'll divide the Night's Watch. Bitterly. Half the men will hate me the moment I give the order.
Half the men hate you already, Lord Commander. Do it.
You don't know what it is.
That doesn't matter. You do. You will find little joy in your command, but with luck, you will find the strength to do what needs to be done. Kill the boy, Jon Snow. Winter is almost upon us. Kill the boy, and let the man be born.
And though Daenerys maintains her grip on Slaver's Bay, forces rise against her from within and without. She refuses to leave until the freedom of the former slaves is secure.
She sounds like quite a woman.
And she's alone, under siege. No family to guide her or protect her. Her last relation, thousands of miles away. Useless. Dying.
Don't say that, Maester Aemon.
A Targaryen, alone in the world. It's a terrible thing.
Mr. Aemon.
Lord Commander. There he is.
Egg. Egg laughed like that. One of the first things I remember.
His little brother, Aegon, he became king.
And before that, he was a jolly fella, like this one. Get him south. Gillyflower. Before it's too late. Egg. Mother's looking for you. Egg.
Get some sleep, Sam. You'll have to speak for him tomorrow.
You don't know that.
Get some sleep. I'll watch over him.
His name was Aemon Targaryen.
I'm staying too.
He came to us from King's Landing.
He's always been good to me. I can't.
A Maester of the Citadel, chained and sworn brother of the Night's Watch, ever faithful. No man was wiser, or gentler, or kinder. At the Wall, a dozen Lord Commanders came and went during his years of service, but he was always there to counsel them. He was the blood of the dragon. But now his fire has gone out. And now his watch has ended.
I believe that Aemon Targaryen did know who Jon was, but he would never reveal him as he knew the danger that he would be in. I believe he took that with him to the grave.
Gods help us all if we're not ready.
Thanks so much for joining me today, and don't forget to like and subscribe as it does help grow my channel. If you're interested in helping support my channel, you can find a link down below to my Patreon account. There are more theory videos to come, so don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can know when I post my next video.
Egg. I dreamed that I was old.
Standing in a crowded room, but it feels so empty. I'm haunted by my thoughts of you, and it's killing me, killing me. I'm trying